Archie, this Tinder, there is some very nasty fucking wenches out there. I had this I had this woman, right? She's got a doctorate in some sort of bullshit doctorate, right? And I'm just talking to her. We're having a bit of chat, I sent her that line by mistake, I sent that to you. You got that, didn't you? What did you think of that? It's stating the facts. I'm looking for a casual relationship. I don't want to get married because I don't want to lose my half my house. I don't want to lose my house in 5 years' time. When the when you get sick of me and you get angry, you turn the sex off, and I go for intimacy with another woman, and you're going to get upset and take my money away, half my money away from me. So and she was a middle-aged doctorate, right? She does research, and she really had a go at me. She was saying to me, I was talking to her, just having a chat, and she goes, "You're very privileged." I said, "What do you mean? Being a white male, you're the privileged class." I I said, I left wing dribble, left wing dribble. I said, "Privileged class." I said, "Look, I'm sorry to say this to you, but I really think the only way you can get a modern day job in the public service these days is to be an indigenous lesbian." And I said, "Privileged class." I said, "If it's so wonderful, why are so many guys going the MG toe way? Why are they saying, hey, I don't mind the casual relationship, but I don't want to get married. I don't want to have children. I don't want to commit." And I said to her, if it's so privileged, where are these jobs for these guys? I said, the privileged, I said, when you're talking about privileged class, I said, I come from Wog ancestry. Surely you're talking Anglo-Saxon waspy Protestants. And she goes, yes, yes. She agreed with me. But then she said, you're a middle-class white person from a privileged background. You're privileged class. She said to me, she gave me an example. She was on the plane, and this fat guy next to her, like she was on one, I don't know. She reckons this guy took up the two handrests. He was using her handrest. And she said, he's entitled. She said to me, he's entitled. He had this sense of entitlement. I said, yeah, that's the same sense of entitlement that these bitches have when they come to divorce you and they want 70% of your assets. I said, that's the same sense of entitlement that they can come into a marriage and they walk out. They come into a marriage with nothing except a suitcase and credit card debt, and they walk out with a fucking house. I said, explain that to me. I said, entitlement? I said, you've got to be joking. White middle-class males have a sense of entitlement? And anyhow, she was a really... I mean, she was okay, but, she had this really... she said, oh, why is it that men earn 17% more than women? That's what she said to me. And I said... Yeah, the BBC. Yeah. You're joking. Well, I mean, not all women are working in the work. I mean, this is just a crop of shit. She goes, why is it that men earn 17% more? Their entitlement. Why do they deserve more? I said, well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, honey. Hang on a minute. I said, what scares me is the fact that there's a mob of nasty feminist bitches who bother to do these sort of surveys. You know what I mean? I mean, fuck. I can't believe it. So anyhow, I actually told her that I do comedy on YouTube, right? And she started attacking me. She goes, I'm not laughing with you, I'm laughing at you, right? And I said, okay, well, I don't care as long as you're getting a laugh out of it. It can't be that bad. And she goes, do people actually listen to your garbage? That's what she said to me. Do people actually listen to your garbage? That's what she said to me. Can you believe that? And Then she goes and says to me, you've got an unbalanced sense of entitlement. You're the privileged class. The fact that I told her that I travel for my channel for the YouTube, she goes, you're a privileged class. You wouldn't understand. And I said to her, well, hang on a minute. Anyone in the developed world is a privileged class. If you're born in a developed country like Australia, you're a privileged class compared to the rest of the world. And then you wouldn't believe this. I had a chat to her. I don't mind taking a bit of shit from anyone. I don't say you have to agree with me. I was just sending her a follow-up text on the Tinder, and she's deleted me. She's blocked me. She blocked me on the Tinder. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? She blocked me on the Tinder after I invested all this time in her, and she blocked me.